Okie dokie, hello, it's afternoon. I'm at here, my therapy's in one of those doors over there. But yeah, it's a really nice day. I think this is new. I have to go back and check my footage. I think this is new in the last 2 weeks. Probably I mean, it is attached to the bumpers. Whatever. There's not much I'm doing today. Again, I'm trying to keep everything on the down low, but if I don't go to therapy, I'm gonna go crazy. They're doing a massive amount of construction on this bridge here. Like, they've blocked off the street Herrenhut. Just, oh. I was trying to figure out if that was a bike or a bird. But anyways, the things downtown seem relatively okay. I mean, beautiful canal shots. I guess I'm just looking for a bird that was bigger than a cooter. They could have just been honking and doing an echo thing, but whatever. We got Bureau. It's 1:30. Therapy's at 2. I feel like I should be saying something. We had someone opt out of the season because, well, let's say like Steven. Steven didn't do it, but I would be completely understandable if he did, because Steven works with kids. Stefan works with kids. So if it was like we're having the scare and he opted out of playing the season because if he catches it, then, you know, he could pass it to the kids and the kids could go home and pass it, all that jazz. You know, this stuff's how it goes. We all know how it goes at this point. So, been no word on the AFBN. Annoys the pee out of me. The U.S. Department of Justice has identified Portland as a What? The U.S. Department of Justice has identified Portland as a jurisdiction permitting violence. What in the fuck is going on? Alright, so we're gonna definitely work on our trying to work on actions rather than thoughts. Which always makes it a bit interesting. So yeah, phone, what's up, Pokemon? Because like Mitchell said on Thursday, that I need to think about positivity thoughts about myself rather than that. And I'm not sure how well that works. And while it does work probably that way for some small amounts of anxiety, it probably doesn't work with someone with a brain thing like mine. I'll definitely, like, there's a thought process behind it, but it's not as easy as like fake it till you make it. So I'll talk about this one more later. I need to get to the bakery before they close. Alright, swung in, got everything from the bakery. Might get squished in the backpack, but I could always put it on the front as soon as I get stuff out of the bakery or butcher. I got a small juice because sweating a lot on the back, so I figured, yeah. So, what I was meaning to talk about was I took Mitchell's advice about, well, I told my therapist about it, that I was going to try to get more positive thinking, but not that fake it till you make it, because, well, I think that's bullshit. Because then you'll finally make it under something you faked, and people are like, well, I guess that's what you wanted to become. I'm like, is it? But a lot of people are too busy being fake to make it. And then they have to continue being fake to continue making it. Kids, Christ. And so, when you're trying to do So she says it's a terrible idea, especially with anxiety, to do something like that. And so, yeah. And so the idea is I feel like a failure sometimes. And that's like the ever-present thing, is that when people are not commenting on videos that I'm asking for them, or if I make kind of a crappy video and nobody's really saying, hey, it's good, or hey, it's bad, it's like, whatever. So I'm trying to figure out, and then in like practice, oh, I miss one gap on one play and someone's super frustrated, then it gets in my head. And so basically I'm gonna try to start thinking about displaying confidence on the field, but not quite as a fake it till you make it, but just because I want to be a bit more confident. Because, well, as I've stated before in multiple videos, I know the playbook, I just don't have the confidence that I'm doing it because perhaps one of the other guys next to me doesn't quite know the playbook very well or something, and I take it that their mistake was my mistake. And then it gets in my head and I have too much of a problem with doing stuff, taking problems upon myself, and then it's very strange. So I'm going to try to project more confidence on the plays, which will hopefully get me up to the point where I can start fucking up at 100%, rather than like wondering if I'm going to make it. Rather than like, oh god, I might fuck up, and then like pull up and then actually make a bigger mistake after a fashion. Because if it doesn't happen 95% of the time, that 5% can be really bad.